Want to quit coffee cold turkey, or you're just looking for some tips on how to actually quit coffee? Then you need to watch this video. Let's go. For your weekly videos on mindset, habits, and success, don't forget to subscribe to my channel by hitting the subscribe button below and the notification bell so you can get notified every Wednesday PST or Thursday for my Australian friends when I release a new video. Now, I quit coffee and I haven't had a sip for 18 months. Do you know what it's like to have all this pain and then you know that the pill to make you feel better is just having that cup of coffee, and that sweet cup of coffee? Now, I know, we're gonna have the cold turkey parade come after Scott here and saying, why don't you just quit cold turkey? That's the only way to do it. Well, that's fine. If it works for you, beautiful. But what I found for somebody who tried to quit many times, there's much more effective ways of doing it and happier ways of doing it and easier ways of doing it. So I've got 10, yes, 10. I'm gonna get through nice and quick. There's 10 tips that I found worked the best with all these things together so you can actually get through this and quit coffee, not cold turkey. First thing you want to do is the wean off, okay? Wean off. All right, cold turkey guys, we're weaning off here. So for me, I was drinking 3 cups of coffee a day. So for the very first week, I went down to from 3 down to 2 cups of coffee a day, and I would mark that off. And then the next week, I went from 2 down to 1 cups of coffee a day, and then I did actually do a half shot in there. So I went from 1 to a half shot in my coffee, and then I stopped the week after. So on the 4th week, I then stopped. So that's the first thing I'd look at doing, is reducing the addiction and getting more of that coffee out of your system. That is a pretty crucial step. Second is when you do it. So consider taking time off or do it over a weekend. So not have a coffee, say, on the Friday, and then you got the weekend, because that first couple of days is going to be pain. You know, you're gonna have the headaches, you're gonna be fatigued, you're gonna be exhausted, you're gonna be all these things, you're gonna be irritable, you're not gonna want to do anything, you won't be able to think straight. So you want to just do it at a time where you don't have any commitments or you have to think about anything. For me, it was over the weekend, so I didn't have a coffee on the Friday, and then you've got the Friday, it'll start kicking in on Saturday, and then you've got those couple of days there. The third one is to clear your schedule, right? So don't have anything booked for the weekend, don't have any parties, or don't have any first birthdays or 30th birthdays or catch-ups with friends, definitely no coffee catch-ups or cafes or lunches. Just clear your schedule. You're staying in the house, or you're not going to see anyone. Clear it. Comment below if you've actually tried to quit coffee before and it hasn't worked. Tip number 4 is just do all your tasks, chores, anything that you would have to do for the weekend. Just plan ahead and get those done during the week. So, you know, it might be your washing, you might need to, you know, whatever, do your tax, which I've got to do. It might be whatever it is, get that stuff done during that week, so you literally will have nothing to do on the weekend. Number 5 is plan what you're going to eat for that weekend. So I'd actually recommend having some pretty healthy food. You can pre-make it, so lots of vegetables and just goodness. Consider doing some good shakes, but I would actually just pre-make it, because you want to just have it there available. You want to have this good food, this goodness going into your body that's going to give you that extra little bit, but also you're not going to be effed to do anything when you're going through this, so you want to make it nice and easy. Number 6, have your shows planned out, the sports that you want to watch, maybe some movies that you want to watch back to back. Do stuff that's just very relaxed, things that are going to be enjoyable for you to keep your mind off it, so you can just sit there and veg out and not do anything during the day or when you really feel like it. So just have them ready to go. The less thinking you need to do and choices that you need to make, the better. Now, you might have tried to quit before and you have had trouble, so all these tips are going to be really good. They are great. But if you really want to work on your self-discipline, I do have another video on how to gain more self-discipline. So make sure you watch that as well when you finish this one in conjunction, and that'll just give you that little bit extra to ensure that you can quit that coffee. Now, tip number 7 is really important. Smash that water. Guzzle it, drink it, scull it. You really want to drink as much water as you can, because you're going to get this headache, and it's going to be, even though it has a lot to do with the actual caffeine in your system, and it's blocking the, I don't know the actual science behind it, but I know it does something to the where your blood flows. But drink as much water as you can. And I just guzzled water down. Now, tip number 8 is exercise. Now, you may not feel like this, and this might be one that you might not put in there, but it helped me. So as soon as I got up in the morning, I just did a bit of exercise. First thing, got it out of the way, and that did, whether it helped me or not, but I did throw it in there. So you can test and try that one out. Tip number 9 is sleep. Okay, so you want to plan out your sleep. You really want to, if you're tired, just sleep, right? Because you are going to feel really fatigued, you are going to feel exhausted, you're going to feel literally like you're being hit by a Mack truck. So, yes, you definitely want to plan out when you're going to be sleeping, and then if you're tired, just go to sleep. Just sleep, don't try and resist it. As much sleep as you can, then you won't be feeling all the effects as well. All right, so get your sleep. And final tip number 10 is to warn people that you are actually going to be quitting coffee. And you might be a little bit, angry, frustrated, pissed off for no reason. So I would probably just let them know not to take things personally, and don't contact you over the weekend. Just leave me alone and all will be fine. We'll still be friends. You'll still be in my circle. So there you have it, there is your 10 tips, so make sure you get cracking on those. This is definitely what worked for me versus going the hard road and trying to do a cold turkey. This is why do it. As I said, this is going to be a lot easier for you. Just get it in place and do it. Let me know how you go in the comments below. If you are having trouble, happy to help out further, just shoot me a message. And that's it for the video. Now this is a little bit of a different video, so smash that like button if you do like it. That'll tell me that I can do more videos like this. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you get notified every single Wednesday, PST, and Thursday Australian time for each video that I do. That is it for this video. I will catch you in the next one.